Hello and welcome back to Random Vids. Some of you guys might have known, but on my second channel, I've been doing a poll series. So I did one a few months ago about, the Super Kitties episodes. Well, I ended up doing one over the summer here about pupstruction. If you don't know, pupstruction is a TV show based off of dogs who are in this building crew. And they like to do a bunch of building and stuff. It's a kid's show, but it's also a good show. And I've seen a lot of season 1, and I know a lot of my friends wanted to see another pool series, so I decided to do pupstruction. And with that, with the pupstruction pools now finished, I'm going to quickly go through and kind of tell you guys, the order of the eliminations. Because obviously everything went through bracket style. So, it was a few episodes versus others, and some of them got eliminated, so on and so forth. Now here's the difference. For when I did the Super Kitties one a while back in April, I told you guys kind of the plot of each Super Kitties episode, and honestly that took really long. So I'm going to change it up a little bit today. So the fact that it isn't going to go on forever, I'm only going to tell you guys, what placement it got, when I got voted out, my opinion on the episode, and that's it. Then we're going to move on, because I'm not going to continuously talk about the episode, the plot, and whatnot, because that's obviously going to take forever. And we have, 40-some episodes to get through, so, yeah. With that, let's get to the poll series, and let's see what episodes got eliminated in round 1, so let's get started. First episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode Pup Destruction. So this is one of the first episodes of the series, but it's mainly starring, Roxy. It was one of the episodes, this episode got not a lot of votes at all. I think it ended up doing the worst out of that poll between the first 4 episodes I did. I don't remember, it's been a long time. But yeah, it was one of the first episodes eliminated in round 1. Not a lot of people really liked this one, or it was just maybe not as good as some of the others, which for me personally, it wasn't one of my favorites anyway. It just stars Roxy and what she likes to do, which is destruction. It's just okay, so I can see why I got eliminated in round 1. Next episode eliminated is Hush Puppies. So this one and Pup Destruction were up against each other with 2 other episodes, and these were the 2 that performed the lowest. And personally, those are the 2 that I liked the least out of those 4 anyway. I was never a big fan of Hush Puppies. I didn't like that one grumpy guy telling everybody to be quiet. I don't know. It just seemed kind of boring to me. Let's look at it this way too. I'm also 21 years old, and sometimes this show, it's not quite as expansive as Super Kitties is. So some episodes are a little more kiddish for me, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of just more boring for me. And this is one of those episodes for sure. So yeah, it got eliminated in round 1. The next episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode Fast and Furious. I've only seen Pupstruction twice, and this is one of those episodes I always forget, although I do kind of remember it's the one with the hamster in it. So, yeah, forgettable episode, for me at least, but it was another one of these episodes that got eliminated in round 1, so I don't think it was many people's favorites either, but I don't think it was that. I think it's just the fact that there was better episodes, in the pool, and this one just happened to do worse. Next episode is Luna Digs Deep. So like the Roxy episode, this episode is mainly focused on Luna. It's literally just a copy and paste, story. It's just focused on Luna this time around instead of Roxy. So it's basically the same episode. And, no surprise I got eliminated here in round 1. Although Luna's, I would say, more interesting than Roxy. Roxy, unfortunately, in my opinion, is just more okay compared to the other crew. We all know who my favorite is. Finny. He is adorable. So I like Luna better than Roxy. But, they're all 4 great characters. So I don't know. There's nothing much else to say. It's an episode that got eliminated in round 1. Next episode eliminated in round 1 is Dog for a Day. You have this main crew of puppies who should be smart enough to, build these buildings, but they're not smart enough to see that Bobby is dressing up as a dog. It's not like he put on this big giant disguise. He just put on a pair of dog ears and called it a day. It's so goofy. I don't hate it, though. I just think it's kind of more funny opposed to anything. Yeah, another episode that I don't remember personally that much, except for the fact that Bobby dresses up as a dog to one into this pupstruction crew. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite episodes, and looks like it wasn't one of yours either, because it got out in round 1. Next episode eliminated in round 1 is Safe and Hound. Aw, man, I do like this episode, not gonna lie. It's the episode where Finney gets a boo-boo, so now his dad is very, like, overprotective of the whole crew, and we know how the episode goes. Oh, that's a shame. I really do like this episode. It's a cute one. And like I said, I like Finney, so I like any episode that stars Finney in it. So, it's okay. There's still many other Finney episodes, but it's just a shame this one was eliminated in round 1, which I did think it was going to make it further, but it's okay. This is yours. This is all your guys' opinion. It's not mine. So, you got eliminated in round 1, and that's that. Next episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode Dump Truck Dilemma. And here we have another episode that I thought was honestly going to make it a lot further, but it ended up getting eliminated in round 1, alongside a lot of other episodes, of course. That's a shame. I do really like this episode. It's the one where Grandma D comes over with her dump truck. Dump truck. Right? Fire truck? It was some sort of truck, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's a shame to see this episode go so soon, because I do really like this one. Heck, the picture that I chose for this episode was really cute as well. Grandma D holding up Finney to look at the truck. It's just so cute. And I do really like this episode, and I thought it would make it further, but once again, this is your opinion. This is all your opinion. This ain't mine. So it got eliminated in round 1, and there's that. Next episode eliminated is Fire Truck Frenzy. It's an episode you guys didn't like, or maybe not as much as some of the others, and therefore it got eliminated in round 1. My opinions on the episode: it's boring. Next episode eliminated is Underwater Pups. Yeah, I can agree. This episode is kind of boring. I don't know what it is, but the second half of season 1 for me is kind of just okay. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the I feel like they rush the story a bit and get straight into action with the building, where it's fine, where I'd rather them kind of slow down on the story a bit and maybe not worry too much about the building. Yeah, it's all about the building, but I'd like to see these pups with some more personality, besides the fact that they're just always happy. I don't know. You kind of get what I'm saying. Like, I wish they would maybe do something more with the pupstruction crew. Like some of the, Build to Build, or, Safe and Hound, where you get to see the characters' personalities a lot more. Where I feel like in the second half of season 1, they don't really explore that quite as much, and they just get straight into action with the building. So that's my personal opinion on the second half of season 1. Let me know what you guys think of, Pupstruction season 1. Well, anyway, Underwater Pups got eliminated in round 1. Nothing else I gotta say. Moving on. Next episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode The Never-Ending Treehouse. I remember this episode went up against, I think it was called The Wishbone Comet, and a tiebreaker because this was a close episode, but this was the episode that just barely ended up losing. So, I mean, I like The Wishbone Comet better anyway. I think this episode's fine. I do remember liking the bunny. He's cute. I mean, just look at the picture. But other than that, it's kind of a forgettable episode. Nothing else I gotta say. The next episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode called A Crabby Neighbor. So, yeah. It's about as memorable as you'd imagine. It's like the other underwater one. Although I remember the other underwater one a little more. But, yeah. It got eliminated in round 1. And I can totally see why. The next episode eliminated is the episode called Happy Maya Day. It's basically the Mother's Day episode, and it got eliminated in round 1. I do actually like this episode just because it's another sweet episode where we kind of get to explore the personalities of the characters, mainly the main characters, Finney, Bailey, and, their parents. So I love episodes like that where we get to focus more on the family side of things opposed to just the building side of things, because that's where it gets a little boring. So, it's a shame this one got eliminated in round 1, because it's another really great one, but once again, this is your opinions, not mine. The next episode eliminated is the episode House of Howls, or no, Happy Halloween. It's one of the Halloween ones, but I don't remember this episode much. I think I remember thinking it was good, but I don't remember it, but it's an episode that got eliminated in round 1. Not else I need to say. The next episode eliminated is Happy Halloween. Okay, so both of the Halloween episodes did get eliminated here in round 1. What's wrong with the Halloween episodes? I think I remember liking this one. It's been a while since I've seen Pupstruction though, so I'd have to rewatch it again. But I thought I remember liking this one. I don't know. It got eliminated in round 1 though, so there's that. The next episode eliminated is the episode called A Colorful Job. It's the episode where they paint with a bunch of colors. It got eliminated in round 1. It's just average to me, so yeah. The next episode eliminated round 1 is the episode Itty Bitty Barn Build. I mean, once again, another episode that's average in my opinion, and it's one that ended up getting eliminated in round 1. Next up, we have the episode When Pups Fly. I mean, I kind of feel like a broken record at this point. I'm just here saying, average episode, and it got eliminated in round 1. There's nothing else I gotta say about it. It's another pupstruction episode. Next, we have The Sunniest Snow Day. So, one of the 2 snow episodes got eliminated in round 1, and it happened to end up being this one, which was probably personally the better one of the 2, in my opinion, that I can remember. I don't remember what my original list was for the ranking. It's been over a year since I did that. Well, according to you guys, it wasn't as good as the other one, and it's the one that got eliminated in round 1. Next episode eliminated is Pupstruction. I mean, every TV show's got to have a pizza-themed episode. We had one in Super Kitties. The first episode of Robo Gobo was literally a pizza episode, so why not for Pupstruction? Well, unfortunately, it was an episode that got eliminated in round 1. Next episode eliminated is the episode called Baby Builders. I'm not a big fan of these type of episodes, I'm sorry, where the Pupstruction build something for, you know, the younger animals and then they enjoy it at the end. Yeah, I don't know. I just found these episodes extremely boring. Just because of the fact that I'm here to see these cute puppies, but yet these even younger puppies are going to be cuter, or trying to be cuter than the main characters. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know. They're not my biggest favorite episodes, so seeing this episode eliminated in round 1 is fine by me. The next episode eliminated in round 1 is the episode The Friendliest Frog. I mean, it's a fine enough episode, but unfortunately even this friendly frog couldn't save it from getting eliminated in round 1. The next episode eliminated round 1 is the episode called A Playful Playground. I mean, it's basically the same plot as Baby Builders, so it got eliminated in round 1, and I'm not surprised. And now we have our last episode that got eliminated in round 1, and that's the episode The Good Clean Race. Once again, this is another episode that I really liked. This should have been the last episode of Pupstruction, honestly, in my opinion, but unfortunately it wasn't. I like this one just because, once again, it shows the family and stuff, but this one wasn't one of your guys' favorites, and I got eliminated in round 1, which that's fine. This is obviously a poll series based off of the episodes that you guys chose were your favorites and least favorites. So with that, let's get to the round 2 eliminations. The first episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called Doggone Tired. The episode focused on Tank. So, yeah, it advanced past round 1, but ended up getting eliminated in round 2. The next episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called Beach Day Build-Off. Pupstruction's at the beach. They try to build a bigger sandcastle than Bobby. I mean, it was good. It was a great enough story to advance it into round 2, but unfortunately it ended up going against a bunch of good episodes like Built to Build and Bailey's Birthday Coaster, so it couldn't quite, beat those 2. So unfortunately it did get eliminated in round 2, which it is a great episode, but I understand why it got eliminated. The next episode eliminated is the episode called Home Stinky Home. A trench a stent so stinky that they have to destroy the whole Pupstruction headquarters. I mean, I guess it was cool enough to advance it into round 2, but unfortunately it didn't end up getting any further. The next episode eliminated is the episode called Adventures in Bulldozing. We already know what episode this is. It's the one where they get to babysit Finney's little sister, Bailey. Cute, but unfortunately it didn't end up getting any further than round 2. The next episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called Professor Frazzle. Yeah, I mean, it's an episode that made it to round 2, but it didn't end up making it any further. I don't really remember this episode this much, so I can't really, rank it for me. You just have to watch the video I made on my second channel about a year ago. If you can find it, that is. The next episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called The Wishbone Comet. Ah, man, I do really like this episode, just because I think it is a sweet episode of them trying to figure out how to get Roxy up, to see the Wishbone Comet without using the stairs, because obviously, as you know, she has no back legs. So, yeah, I do think it's an interesting episode, and it just barely managed to make it into round 2, because it was this and then the one with the bunny, the treehouse one, that was in the tiebreaker, and this one ended up winning. I think this one actually was in a tiebreaker as well, with another episode, but it ended up doing worse, I think. I don't remember, but it got eliminated in round 2. That's all I do remember. The next episode eliminated is the episode called Bobby's Balloon Blunder. So, yeah, another Bobby episode that I do not remember. but I guess it was memorable enough to pass it in round 2, but that's all it got. The next episode eliminated round 2 is the episode called Mayor Mover. So, anyone else think it's funny that the mayor is a fish, or is that just me? I don't know, it's just hilarious how any animal in the world, a goldfish. Why not? Well, it was funny enough to advance to round 2, but that's all it got. The next episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called Pups on Ice. For starters, isn't this picture of them just adorable? Finney and Bailey, just having their grand old time. I guess this picture wasn't cute enough, though, to advance it any further. At least, I guess it advanced it into round 2, though, so there's that. Next episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode called Pupstruction Saves Christmas. I mean, we've seen Christmas episodes in every TV show at this point, so it's only a matter of time before the episodes get really repetitive. And, I mean, I guess it was an interesting plot enough to advance it to round 2, but according to you guys, it wasn't as good as some of the other episodes, so there goes all of our winter episodes. The next episode eliminated round 2 is the episode called Trash Truck Pups. I mean, it's another Pupstruction episode. What else need I say? It got eliminated in round 2. And with that, our last episode eliminated in round 2 is the episode Mayor Boots. I mean, what if Bobby Boots became mayor? I mean, I guess it was cool enough for you guys to advance it to round 2, but it wasn't good enough to advance it to round 3. Speaking of which, let's get to the episodes that got eliminated in round 3, starting with the episode Built to Build. Wait, really? The first episode of the series is the one that got eliminated in round 3? I was honestly really shocked to see that this episode didn't perform as well, but I also made it that only one episode could make it to the semifinals, and unfortunately, it was this one or Bailey's Birthday Coaster, and this was the one that ended up losing against Bailey Birthday Coaster, unfortunately, which is a shame because I like both of them, but I knew one of them would have to be eliminated. Unfortunately, it had to be Built to Build. This episode is so great. It's basically the episode focused on Finney, who's our main puppy in the Pupstruction crew, and it shows the first time he's, kind of in the crew, so he's trying to get adjusted to it, especially since he's the smallest and the youngest, but hey, it's a cute episode overall. I mean, just look at this picture of him making a heart of blocks for Bailey. It's cute. It's a shame it got eliminated in round 3, but it's okay. The next episode eliminated is the episode Bailey and the Doggy Doctor. Well, we're just getting rid of all the Bailey episodes, I guess, now at this point, except for, of course, Bailey's Birthday Coaster. So, okay. I mean, I need to rewatch this episode. It's been a while. I do remember liking it, though. And I guess you guys did, too. You advanced it all the way to round 3, but unfortunately, once again, I think because of the fact that I was only keeping one episode from the polls by this point, I mean, a lot of the good episodes were starting to, a lot of the good episodes, in my opinion, were really starting to, get eliminated, but it's okay. Let's move on. Next episode eliminated is RoboCat. So, yeah, it's an episode that made it all the way to round 3, but that's about it. Basically, make Wiggles from Super Kitties actually fun. And here you have RoboCat, I guess. She was only in like 1 or 2 episodes. So, yeah, there's that. The next episode eliminated round 3 is the episode Luna's Bad Hair Day. If you didn't know this by now, Luna is a sheepdog. And sheepdog tend to have long hair. So, I guess it was her time to get a haircut. And, yeah, she got a haircut in this episode, and I guess it was funny enough to make it into round 3. Nothing else I gotta say about it. The next episode eliminated in round 3 is the episode Dino Dog Dig. I remember this one ended up being in a tiebreaker one time. I don't remember for which episode, but I just remember it ended up being in a tiebreaker, and I think it won in an earlier round, but unfortunately I guess it was up against some better episodes and would wind up getting eliminated in round 3. The next episode eliminated in round 3 is the episode Pittsburgh Power Out. I remember in the very first round, this episode ended up going in a tiebreaker. I think this could have been the episode that went on a tiebreaker against Dino Dog Dig. No, it went against some other episode because it won. Obviously, it made it all the way to round 3. So, I mean, this is a really great episode. I really like it. Once again, it's fun seeing the emotional side of these characters opposed to them just being one-dimensional and just building all the time. So, I like episodes like this. And, I mean, you guys liked it enough to bring it into round 3, but not quite enough to make it into the semifinals. Fair enough. Let's get to the next episode. Next episode eliminated is the episode A Bright Idea. I remember a lot of these later episodes got eliminated because of the fact that Pittsburgh Music Festival got so many votes so many times, but it's also a very controversial episode too, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But a bright idea. I mean, I don't remember this one that much, and I guess you guys remembered it more than I did because you made it get into round 3. Nice job. Props to the episode. Nothing else I gotta say. Let's move on. The last episode eliminated round 3 is the episode Pirate Party. I mean, once again, I think this was another one that was up against Pittsburgh Music Festival, so, I mean, it was doomed, unfortunately. I do not like Pittsburgh Music Festival that much, so I would rather this one move on, but it's okay. It made it to round 3, and there's that. Well, speaking of that, that's it for all the rounds, except for now we get to move on to the semifinals with, I think, a total of 6 episodes left, so let's get started with the ones eliminated in the semifinals, starting with Builders to Bakers. Wow, okay, this one made it all the way to the semifinals. That's crazy. But it ended up getting eliminated in the semifinals. It didn't quite make it to the finals. I had the semifinals set up where it was 3 episodes for one and then 3 episodes for another. And the one highest, I was thinking if I wanted to make it 4 in the finale or 2, and I decided to do 2 in the finale. So 4 episodes ended up getting eliminated in the semifinals, and this was the first one. So let's move on to the second one, which was amusement parking. Wow, I didn't think this episode would make it all the way to the semifinals, but it ended up sneaking through all the polls, and, you know, you guys really liked it. You brought it to the semifinals, so it must be a really great episode then. Props to it for making it to the semifinals. But it didn't obviously make it to the finals. It was stuck between, you know, a pretty good episode that did end up making it to the finals instead. The next episode eliminated in the semifinals is the episode Pup Princess. I don't know how this episode managed to make it all the way to the semifinals because I do not like this episode, unfortunately. It's just too Like, I've seen this type of episode done before in other shows, and once again, it's trying to jip us out on these main characters that we've grown to know and love, and give us brand new young characters. I hate when shows do that. So I was surprised this one did make it all the way to the semifinals, but hey, you guys really liked it, so I guess the episode must be better than I thought. And of course, the last episode eliminated in the semifinals is Pittsburgh Music Festival. This episode was so controversial in the poll series, it's not even funny. This episode got through probably more tiebreakers than any of the others. I think it made it past round 1, but round 2 and 3 it ended up going into tiebreakers, and unfortunately it ended up losing in both of the tiebreakers and made it all the way to the semifinals, which I was mad about just because of the fact that this episode made it to the finals and not Built to Build or the semifinals. That's okay though. Once again, this is not my opinion. This is your opinion, and you guys really liked Pittsburgh Music Festival and brought it into the semifinals. I mean, I kind of sighed a breath of relief that it didn't make it to the finals, but once again, I'm not trying to be biased and make it all about me and say, you know, I'm so mad, this or that. This is all, you know, obviously, this is all what you guys chose to vote. And this episode made it to the semifinals, so even though I don't like it, I will still give it props. With that, let's move to the 2 episodes that made it to the finale. And, of course, we'll talk about the episode that got second place, which is Valentine's Dog Day. With how bad the holiday-themed episodes did in this whole series, I did not think the Valentine's Day special would make it to the finale. I mean, it was up against Pup Princess and Pittsburgh Music Festival, so I was kind of hoping it would win, but I was surprised that this one was the episode that made it to the semifinals and finale. Not, you know, the light bulb one, not the race one or whatever. No, this one. Okay, I mean, once again, I don't remember this episode that much, so it must be that good to make it to the finale. I mean, it did get second place, which I kind of had a feeling it would. But, yeah, it must be that good of an episode, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember this episode, but, hey, props to it for making it to the finale. So with that, there's only one episode left. Let's get to the episode that ended up winning the poll series, and that episode was, and is, Bailey's Birthday Coaster. Wow, this episode would wind up winning the series, which is crazy. I almost thought Built to Build would win, just because it's such an iconic episode, or even Pupstruction Music Festival. But Bailey's Birthday Coaster, this was honestly kind of a shock to me, just because of the fact that, you know, it's maybe not quite as well known as Built to Build or Pupstruction Music Festival, but, or Pittsburgh Music, whatever it's called. But, I mean, after the fact that, I remember when it made it to round 2, this and Built to Build both made it into round 2, and Built to Build, like, destroyed this episode. But by the time round 3 came around, this episode destroyed Built to Build. But I mean, it's the one episode you guys wanted in the finale against Valentine's Dog Day, and it's the episode that ended up winning by a long shot. Like, it wasn't even close. But at the same time, this episode never had any ties against any other episodes. I mean, yeah, it did advance into round 3. It was the second highest voted episode. It was this and Build to Build that advanced into round 3 against the other 2 episodes. But then in round 3, this is the episode that beat Build to Build. And I was really, like, I was shocked. But at the same time, this is honestly probably my second favorite episode of the series. So seeing it win, I'm fine. I'm fine with any episode winning because, once again, this is all your opinion, not mine. But just watching it, I was like, okay, I'm glad a good episode I liked did end up winning. Because, I mean, Bailey's Birthday Coaster is a very cute episode overall. And I think it does deserve the trophy of winning the poll series. And this is the episode that you guys voted as the best episode from Pupstruction Season 1. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the poll series, check out my second channel, Random Vid Shorts. I did the Super Kitties poll series, and I did now Pupstruction poll series. Plus, I do a bunch of shorts and just, you know, so much stuff on that channel, it's crazy. So, subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. Or you don't even have to subscribe. Just go check it out if you want to see some, you know, random videos. Because that's what the channel's called anyway. But, yeah, there's some poll series, and I definitely do have more coming in the future, so don't worry. If you think that's the last one, it's not. I definitely have more coming in the future. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. So, have a good day.